talk about SDG number 16, and we're especially going to be focusing on refugee problem. So following to UNHCR statistics, unprecedented 65.3 million people around the world have been forced from home. Among them, nearly 21.3 million refugees, over half whom were under age of 18. And there are also 10 million stateless people who have been denied nationality and access to basic rights such as education, healthcare, employment, and freedom of movement. So we thought refugee problem was really serious, and we decided to especially focus on North Korean refugee problem. North Korean refugee, the number of North Korean refugee has been increased since 1994 after Kim Il-sung's death, and now every year about 2,500 North Korean refugees are coming to Korea, and we also would like to talk about how North Korean refugees' rights are being violated in process of their escape, and is also interior of North Korea society. Following to Refugee Treaty number 33, if any refugees are forced to send back to North Korea, and that's seriously violating the international rule, so that should be definitely considered when we are discussing their rights.
So I specifically searched about the routes. What are the routes that refugees adopt when they come to Korea? First of all, the most well-known routes are passing through the Tuman and Amlo River, which is about 5,000 kilometers. And the second well-known routes are crossing over the deserts of Mongolia. And after they encounter the local embassy from which country they have reached, then they get to contact with Korea embassy. And all of these procedures are done on foot. And basically, they have to be supported with the financial status, so to have contact with China and other brokers when they pass through the routes.
And in our group, we have second tools to handle North Korea's inside problem. And I think the human rights problem occurs by surveillance itself, and there's many examples. And first, when repatriated to North Korea, they sentenced to hard labor, and they can be put in jail, and they can't serve their term in the prison. They are be hunted for forced labor. And second, in North Korean defectors, families' idea and trend are always observed by the government. And third is the cutoff value is installed at the Tuman River. And fourth is they tighten security along the frontiers from the countries, and the last problem is the main escape route barbed wire fence has installed surveillance camera and security camera.
All right, in China, there are about an estimate of 100,000 North Korean defectors living in hiding. And they're either arrested by the frontier guards of Chinese People's Liberation Army or the Chinese police while they're hiding in the farmland villages or in the cities. And after they've been arrested, they are either sent to detention camps where they are interrogated and confiscated of all their belongings, including their shoelaces, so that they can't commit suicide. And also, of course, these jails, they have really poor sanitation, and the food is almost impossible to digest. And sometimes in the cases of farmland villages, the farmers, they actually take pity on these North Korean defectors, and then they take in, and then they hire them so that they work in their farms. But after the farming season is over, they turn them in so that they don't have to pay for the labor rights.
Yeah, I found out how the Korean government treats North Korean defectors. Actually, our government allows all of North Korean defectors in terms of humanitarian. Our government recognizes North Korean defector as a Korean citizen, but sometimes they would cause violation of human rights in order to monitor whether they are leaking our government's information to North Korea, so that their human rights would be abused. Yeah, that's all.
Alright. Not the context, but if you guys have any comments regarding the presentation style, what we talked about here through the video, please give the feedback now. In Korean, it's okay.
너무 잘 하셨는데 첫 번째 약간 흐름이 길어진 거 초반에 흐름이 조금 길어지고 사실 중요한 건 중간 이후부터라고 생각을 했는데 그런 소요적 근데 너무 빨리 준비하면 어쩔 수 없긴 했지만 그래도 조금 코멘트를 드리고 싶습니다.
Any others? Alright, since we don't have much time, it was very nice that you present the current situation with numbers and statistics and you show the importance of this problem. That was very good. But as she said, you need to know the focus, the priority. The priority was in the call to action and what do you want to focus on. And the presentation style, attitude was very good. The second presenter, you should speak louder and clearer. I couldn't really hear what you were talking about. So you should really try to talk louder when you're speaking in the public. Okay? And the third presenter, you were hiding your face on the paper. You have to take in mind that you are delivering your message to the public. So don't try to don't try to put too much information in your present. If you are not too confident about your presentation style, give only essential message. Don't give too much information, but try to really deliver the message to the public. And you should look into the public when you are talking to the audience. And the fourth presenter was good. Good attitude, I think. Any feedback for her?
I have a feedback for myself. I tend to keep on looking upwards when I'm trying to think, and I think that's a really bad habit.
Okay.
But yeah.
I didn't really notice when
Okay,
you were
that's
talking,
good.
so if you mind that, you can try to fix that, but I don't think you have to think about it too much.
Okay.
And the last presenter, the contents was clear, and it was short and very compact, so it was nice, but still it's the eye contact problem. I think you really need to try to have a better eye contact with the audience. So that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.